it doesn't matter what level of consciousness the person is, we all have a light inside of us. We all have a spirit body. And that is our essence. That's who we are. That is our breath of life. So if you have an intention and if you decide to shine your light in any situation where you shine your light, that person, it doesn't matter the level of consciousness they are a mirror. We are all a mirror of each other. And they will mirror back whatever it is that they are receiving. So if you are giving love to someone, that's what they are going to mirror back to the world around them. And it doesn't matter in what level of consciousness they are or they aren't, they are always going to mirror whatever they are receiving. Sometimes we feel a little bit blocked in our belief about what other people can do and not, because if you are awakened and if you are very much aware of your spiritual body, your emotional, physical, mind body, you know that there is a need for a balance, and you always search for the balance between those bodies. But you often observe that if you are not in an awakened state, then we mean by this that you are not yet aware of the need of the balance between all of those parts of us. Not being awakened just means that we are not aware of the whole of us. You know, it doesn't mean like you have to be a special kind of person. That's only what it means. You're not aware of the fact that we can expand our consciousness and that there is more parts of ourselves that play a role into our existence. And sometimes we see the unbalance in other people, and that kind of holds us back or scares us a bit, because we think, you know, if there is a person on the other side that is just like me, we can connect easily. And when you connect right like that, there is almost this ability to manifest something. That's actually at least what we believe. But what I am finding out is that it doesn't matter what level of consciousness the person is, we all have a light inside of us. We all have a spirit body. And that is our essence. That's who we are. That is our breath of life. So if you have an intention and if you decide to shine your light in any situation where you shine your light, that person, it doesn't matter the level of consciousness they are a mirror. We are all a mirror of each other. And they will mirror back whatever it is that they are receiving. So if you are giving love to someone, that's what they are going to mirror back to the world around them. And it doesn't matter in what level of consciousness they are or they aren't, they are always going to mirror whatever they are receiving. So if I am receiving from another being, it doesn't matter what level we think they are. I don't think that should even be in our minds at that point, because if I am receiving a positive reinforcement, if I am receiving the intention of doing something good, I am going to be passing down what I am receiving. It's almost like when you say you cannot expect to be bitter to a child and that they are going to be sweet to you. You know, they are going to mirror in their pureness exactly what you give them. So if you give them love, if you give them care, they are going to mirror that back to you. And it's the same with, for example, our pets. And the more that we realize that people around us, they all have a light, because we all have light and darkness inside of us. We all have the ability and the potential to do great things. And everybody is a mirror of each other, because I give and I receive based in what I gave. So in the moment that you realize that, and you no longer stop yourself from being the whole that you are, because we realize that whatever I am emitting intentionally, I am going to be directing towards the people around me. And imagine you're emitting this right now to one person that you're talking, but imagine right now how many people are going to watch this, how many people are going to watch this video. If I would emit my intention of love and light, or whatever it is, the intention that I'm setting, if I'm going to emit this, and if I'm going to do this for, imagine, 10 people, these 10 people are going to mirror that, and they are going to mirror that to another people around them, and they are going to emit them to other people, and we are going to be forming a grid of love, a grid of care, a grid of peace, whatever the intention that we set into that initially, it's going to be given by one to the other and to the other. And yes, there is a lot of darkness, but darkness is not just darkness. Darkness is the absence of light. So that means that if you shine your light, and your light is going to be mirrored towards other person, every time that your light meets darkness, darkness is going to subside. The more light you shine, the more darkness is going to subside, and the more light is going to pass through to the next person, and then to the next person, and to the next. And think, you're not the only person in the world who wants to make this world a better place. So imagine, I am here in the Netherlands right now, and I'm doing this, and I'm not the only one. And there is people around the world doing the same. So we are all sending it, and it doesn't matter. Imagine that in, let's make it small, in 1,000, that we would be 500. Even if we were 100, there would be in 1,000, 100 people reflecting to the other 900, that by consequence would be mirroring back and forth to each other. And then all those people that are emitting the light or the good wishes, they're not just going to stop. Oh, I did it once and it's done. We're going to keep doing it. And the more you do it, the more that line shines, the more darkness will subside. The more people are going to feel loved, cared for. They are going to start realizing, because once the darkness starts subsiding, and the darkness is the negative feeling, the depressions, the anxiety, the sadness, all that, once that starts subsiding, we start to realize that there is more open to us in this world. It's not just this wishful thinking. It is what it is, because you can influence the thoughts of the people around you. You know that, right? You know that if you go and speak to your family around you with a certain amount of love and care, they may in the beginning act a certain way towards you, but if you maintain yourself, if you keep shining that light, there will reach a moment where people are not just going to be able to give you something strange back, because there won't be any more of that, because you helped subside the darkness in them, the negativity, the sadness, whatever it was. It doesn't matter what I do towards you, you are going to keep giving me back love. So at a given time, I won't have any more bitterness to give to you, because you only gave me love. So what I have left? And that is going to reverberate towards the other ones. And don't listen to people who are going to say to you, "Yo, yeah, but there's people who are narcissists, and the light will never." They are narcissists, and you gave them light one time, and they're going to have to reflect that back. Even if they don't want, they are going to have to reflect that back, because they are mirrors, my friend. They can say whatever they want, do whatever they want, and let themselves be overcome by darkness. They are mirrors. And the light is going to hit them and go to the next one. They can't stop that. It's the law. It's the law of the universe. This is how it works. We are all connected. And if someone tells you otherwise, it's not true. This is the law. This is how it works. Everything you give has a mirror effect. You will project there, it will project back to you and to the world. And we know that this is how it works. And in the moment we allow ourselves to project the wholeness of what we are, this is what we are going to be receiving back. And if you believe in this, and that's the first step, you believe in your own light, trust yourself enough, you will see the results of this. Because in a room full of people, if only one person is shining, there will be all the rest of the room is going to be a mirror. And did you ever had a lamp in the middle of mirrors? If you didn't, just experience what happens if you put one lamp and a lot of mirrors around it and see what happens. Even if one or two of the mirrors are towards the lamp, they are going to shine that light. They are going to shine it brighter. And that light is going to become brighter. And then someone else further away is not going to see that light, is going to see that light that is reflected in those mirrors too. And it's going to become more and stronger. And you are shining it towards them, and they are shining it towards the people behind you. So it will never stop. And this is what we want to achieve. This is what we want to do in order to make the world a better place. Be yourself. Allow yourself to give all of what you want to give, all of this light, this magic, this beauty, this love, this creativity that you have. Whatever it is, just give it. Just project it outwards. Show it out. And you will see it reflected in your environment. And the moment that we just allow ourselves to do that, we are going to also find peace. We are going to be less anxious because we are not going to be afraid of whatever it is that we are giving, and it's going or not going to be accepted. It's just going to be. And whatever it is, it's okay. And in the moment that you are fully yourself, you have peace. We have peace when we are fully ourselves. And I believe that this is what we all want. We all want peace. We want to be authentic and not feel resistance while we are doing that. So this is my message of today. This message was in great part for myself. But if it reaches someone else, may you be the mirror and reflect it back into the world. And never forget about your own whole self and how everyone around you will mirror your power, your light towards the world. And if you ever feel like you need a mirror that is definitely ready to shine back the light you are giving, just give me a nudge. I am gladly the mirror that you need in order to see all the love, all the strength, and all the beauty that you have to give this world. I will gladly serve as that mirror. So you have my email in the description below. If you need me, I'll be your mirror. And if you need guidance or any assistance in any of this process, you can also contact me. I am also an intuitive coach, someone that is open to create a space where you can be whatever you want to be, or even discover whatever it is that you want to become. You don't have to have it all figured out. That is exactly the point. You don't know, but you want to. And if you do, I am here to help you with it gladly. And in this process, I want you to shine your beautiful light. And as always, mwah, welcome home, my friend.